before we get started with each chakra point or learning about each of your chakra points, I just wanted to quickly give you a very brief understanding of what I mean when I'm talking about chakras. So chakras are the translation of a chakra in Sanskrit is wheel. So if you imagine like these wheels or these discs, it is a philosophy or a way of thinking about energy that is used in both Hindu and Buddhist philosophies. For the sake of this course, we're going to look at it from more of a Hindu yogic philosophy and use of the word. So wheel or disc, which sits at different points. So there are 7 points within the body, which are the main energy centers of those different areas. Within those energy centers are other discs or wheels or energy points which are smaller, which that main energy center activates or deactivates or regulates depending on what it represents. So in this course, we'll be looking at each energy center, where it sits in the body, what color it's associated with, what mantra sound it has, how it's represented symbolically, which areas of the body it governs, what it means if it's overactive or underactive, and how that translates to our emotions and our actions in the world. We'll look at how to balance the chakra points, and then we'll also look at like any physical ailments and things that may be represented in the body when that chakra point is out of alignment. So it's a nice way of being able to kind of, a different way if you're not used to them, of being able to look at the body, and a really great way of breaking down the body and its energy, what we give out, what we receive in, and how the body operates, which really links in well with the rest of this course. It is important to note that they are related to, like, if you look at Chinese medicine, it's like your qi energy. So it's your it's the energy that flows through the body. In yoga, it's your nadis, so that's also the energy that flows through the body. If we're looking at the human body in a physiological sense, it could be like the different points of the spinal cord and then the corresponding nerves that then energize each part of the body and the organs associated with those elements, and then how that represents emotionally in the mind as well. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I am explaining it as simply as I possibly can. There's so much information on the chakras, and throughout this program you will have an introduction to each one at the start of each module, which will then lead into the theory and therapy type exercises and information associated with that chakra point. And then we'll do a yoga sequence which aligns to balancing that energy center, as well as a meditation at the end of every module, which also is a tool to be able to balance that energy center. So definitely look it up if you want to before we get started, but as you move through you'll get an understanding of it. You may have seen many images of a body sitting as I am, and you have these different colored discs that are representative of the 7 different chakra or main energy points in the body. The idea is that when they're all spinning in their unique vibration, then the body is aligned, and it is living in a way that is purposeful and meaningful for what its intention is on this world. And when certain chakra or energy points are blocked, then we have a disalignment of our energy, a disalignment of how we're feeling and who we are, and it's our work to try to unravel that, to unblock it, to bring it back into balance, so that once again everything flows in harmony. Also just recognizing that in this course we're going to start from the root chakra up to the crown chakra, but just know that it doesn't have to work in that way specifically. We are going to go through it in that sense, but if one is out of balance, then it will throw the others out of balance as well. Some people can be very much balanced with their top chakras and really imbalanced with their bottom chakras, living too much in the head and being too much kind of disconnected from the earthly realm, for example. Or you can have people that are too much down here and too much, anxious and panicked about who they are and what they are and their, purpose on this earth and all of these types of things, that it pulls them away from the seeing, knowing, spiritual kind of intuitive side of what the top chakras represent. But as I said, we will go through that together. Just have an open mind to it, and see, you know, what comes up for you. Every module, every chakra explanation will have associated journal questions with each one, so that you can just start to, like, you know, explore it, be open, see what comes up for you, and I can't wait to guide you on this journey of self.